Alright, what's up, YouTube? I am so disappointed in myself, and I think that's where a lot of my sadness is coming from. You can't continue to blame something for something. It does stem from the legal system, and everything that I went through in association with that. But I'm just scattered brain. It's not scattered brain. It's like I plan what I'm gonna do, but I'm so easily bent other ways, and it's me, putting myself in that situation. I did go ahead. I was able to get my lease notarized this morning. My landlord and his girlfriend did. We went over there, and we got it done. Stupid me, the rent. Today's the rent day, pretty much, or whatever. So I wanted to do everything at one time. First of all, you got somebody, you're going to the place. I've put everything together, and silly me, I signed the document ahead of time. Not supposed to do that, and I knew that, but I wasn't thinking. It's like I haven't done it in so long, I didn't even think about it. And he kind of mentioned that to me as we were in the car. Then I talked the poor man's ear off the whole time. Then we get to the place, and after we looked at that, and then she asked me, all this stuff, and I made it seem shady, though it wasn't, because then, here I am wanting to give the landlord money, for the rent, and I'm doing it at the post office in front of this lady, so then it's looking like that I'm paying him off or something, but I'm not. I'm just giving him the rent money. Then on top of that, you never pull out your money in front of people like that. So I pulled out, all my little cash that's in my little stash, and so of course he's looking to see what I have. And then on top of that, I had my whole thing planned where I was supposed to let them drop me off there. I was supposed to part ways, but as I was walking out, it was weird. It's just a comedy series of events, because I wanted to give him the money, quickly, so that then I could separate. But then I was like, I shouldn't do that right in front of the post office, because that looks bad. It looks bad. So I waited till we get to the truck to give him the money, and I have no idea why I got in the truck. There was no reason for me to get in the truck. So now I'm back at home. And I told the guy that, I was talking to him a couple dollars, and he's like, and I said, or, do I have to? And he was just like, no, it's okay. And then we started talking about stamps. Then I said I was going to give him stamps. Because I had a bunch of them. But he really didn't need them. He just likes to keep them in surplus. So, now I'm at home for absolutely no reason. The bad thing about it is that I wrote out my schedule of what I was supposed to do today. So I was supposed to, and not only did I write out my schedule, I have it numbered. You see, I was supposed to get my lease notarized. I did that. But the thing was, from there, I was going to take the same agent and get my P.O. box. But then I wanted to pay him his rent, because I didn't want it to seem like, I didn't want to, I don't know, I just didn't want him to do that and then me not paying him the rent when it's, you know what I'm saying, then wait till later and he's wondering, like, what the hell is she doing? You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure he got his rent money. And, so I didn't get the P.O. box. I was supposed to get the P.O. box and the money order while I was standing in line with that lady. But, but because of that, me wanting to not seem like, I don't ever want to owe anybody anything, and I don't ever want to be in a situation where, I don't know, I don't want to owe anybody anything, and I don't ever want anybody to feel like, I'm taking advantage or taking something that I shouldn't take, But from there, I should have gotten the P.O. box and the money order, and then I should have went ahead and filled out the birth certificate form. I should have went ahead and mailed that off all at that one location. I should have done that. But you know what? It's a good thing that I am back, because I didn't bring any stamps with me, and I didn't bring an envelope with me. So I wouldn't have been able to mail anything. I guess I could have done it from the post office. I guess I could have, So it's a good thing I'm back, because, it saved me 30 cents or however much it takes to mail something in an envelope. And then, from there, I was supposed to get the spray bottle. And then I felt bad because I gave out too much information, because, I had my wallet open so people could see what I had, too much information. So, and I'm by myself all the time, so I'm not used to, you know, having, you know, knowing how to, you know, partition information like that. So, you know, I need to learn how to do that. I need to learn to be around people because, you know, I need to have a more laid back personality. And that's the other thing too. When I was there, like the black lady that was there, you know, she was nice, but I felt like she caught maybe a little bit of attitude because I intervened in a conversation. Well, not really. Like he said something to her, and I kind of tried to join in, and she was kind of like a little salty about that, you know. So I don't know. So I don't know. So I just need to somehow, you know, my presence, you know, like I noticed like being around people, which I'm not around people a lot, but I noticed in that little bit of interaction, like how cool and laid back that person was versus me. I'm always so like, I don't know, so regimented, and I don't know how to be cool with people like that because I'm always listening and watching for something, you know, that's going to like turn me off, and I always find it. Always find it. So, but all is not lost because the next shuttle comes in 30 minutes and I will be hopping on it and being on my way back. Now, there's always a lesson to be learned. So, the lesson that I am going to learn from this experience is that, and then I'm also so seemingly paranoid because, like, then the landlord was asking about, you know, if he had a bigger place that I wanted. I'm like, you know, actually I would want a bigger place when I think about it, but I don't want to pay more. And then I don't want to go through seeing if the Wi-Fi works. I don't want to go through trying to fight whatever bugs are in the new place. You know, I've already patched up all the holes and stuff that are here. You know, and I could use some more room. But you know, the thing about it is less is more. I just need to downsize. I can't afford to bring anything more into this place. I could barely get into the door, you know, get out the door when they were coming. And that's because of this suitcase. I'm using it as a file thing, and I guess I could put it back into the closet area, but then having to lug it back out, you know, I don't know. So that's that. But you know, every day is training. I can't let it, you know, again, being in the system too, you know, through the shelters and stuff like that, that was very hard for me, you know, because, you know, instead of interacting because I was attacked every time, I just got quiet. So I have to relearn how to be again, you know, and I'm seeing typos. I saw 2 already, but it's okay. But I have to relearn how to be again. You know, I have to learn to be again. I have to learn to be again. I wonder if I can get my driver's license without the birth certificate. Let me see what I need, because now I have a notarized lease. Maybe I can do that. Maybe. Let me see what I need. So that's what I'll look. I'll see if I can get it that way, and that's that. But I just want to share, you know, that my frustration is with me. I'm frustrated because, you know, mentally I'm not what I used to be, you know, and not necessarily mentally, but emotionally. You know, emotionally I get torn apart pretty easy, you know, and I'm very angry at myself. And then I go into tirades where I share a lot about myself personally that maybe I should not, you know, when I come in contact with people. And I guess that's my way of trying to make up for the fact that I guess that's my way of trying to make up for the fact that I'm not, you know, part of society in like the, you know, the cool way or whatever. That's my way of trying to make up for it, you know, that I know, you know, that to show that I am trying to form and norm and all that other good stuff, you know. So, but the thing about it too, you know, like someone told me, you know, such and such, you know, has an opinion about you. People already have opinions, and whatever that opinion is, you know, the more you talk, you know, whatever they're looking for, just like the more I look for wrong in other people, the more that they're going to find, you know, to support that. So I don't know. You know, I just gotta, you know, try to get around people that are encouraging and supportive to me. And I have to tell you that when I called the clerk of court's office, you know, and I found stuff, of course, that I didn't like about the interaction. But you know, the one important thing out of this whole, you know, maybe 7 years that I've gone through the system, and I'm going to cut this because it's about to run over, I've never been encouraged. She told me be encouraged, and that was very important to me.